now, here's your host, Dr. Ill.
Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going? You guys take a seat. Thank you. We have a real doozy for you today, guys. We are going to be talking about something that has never before seen in America, something that has been plaguing the nation for a while. We're talking about strange addictions, folks. And for my first guest, she's been chewing on my offer for a while now. And I think I probably gave her one too many beers. Please help me introduce Bottle Cap Betsy. Hey.
Hello.
Thank you for coming for the show.
Thank you for having me.
What was I about to say to you? So, Betsy, you have a problem with bottle caps, right?
That's not why I'm here, doctor. I'm here because I was told that this was the release for Brew Brothers extra wide bottles with the extra large beer caps.
Well, Betsy, we're here to talk to you about your problem. There will be no release of the wide mouth bottle caps from the Brews Brothers. They canceled the release because apparently somebody broke in last night and reportedly screaming on the footage that they found.
Well, yes, they're all mine, and nobody can stop Bottle Cap Betsy.
But Betsy, they have a picture of you robbing the place.
It was Doctor, it was a great picture, and they didn't need all those bottle caps anyways.
Betsy, the people who care about you are concerned, so we brought you here so we could talk about how did this get started?
Well, I guess it started when I was a baby. I always needed something hard in my mouth, and my parents were drunks. My dad drank a lot of beer, and my mom vodka tonics, and my dad gave me the caps because I guess he loved me, and it's just been a habit ever since then.
Well, Betsy, today the Brew Brothers and your family have teamed up to get you some help, okay? If you can agree not to chew on a bottle cap for at least a year, we have agreed to send you to rehab for a year for free. Is that okay?
Doctor, that's a lot to take in. I didn't realize that I was tearing my family apart. I suppose I could stop chewing on bottle caps. All I really ever wanted to do was go up to my dad and say, "Hey, Daddy, I'm your little girl, Betsy." Maybe he would say hello to me for the first time.
Well, that certainly does seem that bottle caps are the roots of your problems. Stop chewing on bottle caps. And Betsy, you might just save your family, might just save the world. People can learn from your mistakes, There's probably other people out there just like you. You gotta help people learn,
I suppose so, Doctor. I have to go a whole year?
Yeah, but all right, well, if you pause that for a second, we're getting off to a great start in our show, folks. And Dr. Ill, where miracles happen, we just met with Bottle Cap Betsy, as you can see, and cured her of her problem or disease, as you would call it. And just like that, miracles happen. Stay tuned. We have way more for you to come, way more guests, and a lot of strange stuff for you, folks. Stick around.
Afro-American Music Institute proudly celebrates 32 years of building a musical legacy here in Pittsburgh. We teach all ages, from the novice to the gifted. We are also home to working musicians who want to sharpen their skills. Instruction is offered on all instruments and specialties like vocal training, jazz and gospel curriculum, and music theory. If you love music, we can help you do it better. Enroll now. Call 412-241-6775 or visit us on the web at afroamericanmusic.org.
Depression is a serious issue. When you're depressed, you don't want to do anything. You just want to be left alone. If you can help anybody who's depressed, make them feel worth it, then they'll ultimately change the future for the better. If you or someone you know and love is depressed, take these steps to get help. Pick up the phone and dial 1-800-GET-HELP. That is 1-800-GET-HELP.
If so, be cautious. Allegheny police have been on a full patrol, and anyone with any information about the abductions to please call their local police station. Thank you, and stay safe, America.
If you know anyone who needs real medical help and you hate that person, send them to the show. Call 1-800-ILLNESS today to explain why your friend should be on the show.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Dr. Ill. Today, our special addictions about addictions show. We have changed one life of a family already, and we are trying to change another. So, please help me introduce our new guest, Johnny and Plank. They were a huge hit back in 2010. Until about a couple years later, they fell off to a fad called owling. I don't know what it is, folks. I don't keep up with this generation anymore. But please help me introduce Johnny and Plank. Thank you. Well, thank you for coming on the show, Johnny.
Oh yeah, doctor, don't thank me though. Thank Plank.
Well, thank you, Plank. It's great to have both of you on the show, you know?
Yeah, you know, he says he's been a really big fan of yours since medical school, so we're happy to be here.
Well, Johnny, how long have you known Plank?
Plank? Psst, doctor, you gotta be kidding me, right?
It's a question, Johnny. Why would I be kidding about it?
Because he's obviously my brother. Duh.
Okay. Whatever you think, Johnny.
I mean, I'm the only one that understands him. I mean, like, we've been together my whole life. I've known him my whole life. Yeah, I mean, only time we've ever been apart was for like 2 weeks when he went away to camp. And he came back all tan and stiff. But love him.
Well, Johnny, I met with your family, and they desperately want you to get your life back. And there's something I have to tell you, Johnny.
What is that?
Well, your brother Plank, well, his real name was Dank. He actually drowned at summer camp when he was 5 years old. You were only 2, so you really wouldn't be able to understand what happened. So your parents had created Plank for you to help cope with your brother's death over the years.
Well, doctor, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but me and Plank have conversations. Like, I actually talk to him. We know each other. Like,
Okay, Johnny, the reason we're here tonight is because that piece of wood that you're sitting next to is not human. It's talking to you. Johnny, that plank of wood is possessed.
no.
So, what we have to do today for you,
No, he's not.
well, guys,
He's not possessed. No, he's not possessed. No! 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 No!
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Glasses. Vaporize. Please watch this as it goes away. I want you to see this. Are you watching? Watch that. Vaporize.
Well, Doc, I think I'm already starting to feel
Feel
a little-
healed. I know. It's okay. Another satisfied customer on the Dr. Ill show. But I'm glad that you feel different about this.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I do think it will take some getting used to not having Plank around, but if my family feels like I need to get my life back, then that's what I ought to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds pretty good. So now that Plank's not out in your life anymore, so what are you planning on doing? What were your hobbies before you and Plank? Even though you were only 2.
Well, there was never a time without Plank. You know, I've always known him to be my brother. So, I'll have to develop some new hobbies, you know? Me and Plank done everything together. So this will be a lot of getting used to. But
Okay.
I'm looking forward to trying new things.
All right, sounds pretty cool. Well, folks, as you can see, we have another healed, delivered, sanctified customer on Dr. Ill show, as we try so many times to do. But I'd like you to stick around, folks. We have a lot more for you to do and a lot more guests that do weird things.
On this day, May 10th, 2016, in the minor basketball league, we have a new challenger, reigning from nothing, only with
Some might say, why buy the name brand? It's just a hand mixer. But we say, it's not just a hand mixer, it's a member of your family. After 35 years of family dinners and making desserts for your kids' birthdays, this hand mixer will still be a part of your family. Benmore, quality that lasts, possibly even longer than you.
You know, you ever have those days whenever things just don't seem to go right? Have you ever not been buoyant enough? Well, a good-looking piece of wood is here to help you. Turntable uneven, can't listen to your favorite records without that annoying, wobbly sound you get in the voices. It's good for anything. It never fails. Here we have a customer testimonial for a good-looking piece of wood.
I use my good-looking piece of wood as a rat smacking stick. Ain't nothing smack no rat like a good-looking piece of wood. You know what else goes good with a good-looking piece of wood? Another good-looking piece of wood.
Well, how about when you double stack it? That's two good-looking pieces of wood. I challenge you to buy my product. Only $19.95.
Call now to get your good-looking piece of wood today.
Welcome back, folks. Back at it again with the Dr. L Show. And our final guest tonight was all over the internet. He's pretty famous for taking selfies everywhere. Long before Instagram was a hit, he was a Polaroid fan and a pioneer for mini portrait selfies, and comes from a very famous family known for photography. He was even taking selfies with lemonades before Beyonce performed lemonades. So, help me introduce Selfie Steve.
Selfie Steve! Oh! What's good, yo? What's good, son? Watch me take a selfie real quick.
Oh. Okay.
We got that going on, right?
All right. Great to have you on the show.
God, it's good to be on
Great
the
to have you on the
show,
show,
man.
Great to have you.
Hey.
Okay. Now, you've been in photography for a while now.
Yeah, I've been pretty much in film for a little bit here and there, yeah.
Okay, so basically, Steve, we want to talk to you more about like your selfies and stuff like that. How did you get started with that?
Well, I mean, it all started back when I was growing up. I was neglected a lot as a kid, but it was just something where my parents, they were never around because they traveled a lot. I mean, since they were famous photographers, they went place to place, but they always left me back at home. So I was just neglected, yo.
Well, I'm glad you made it here safely, you know?
Safely, man, speaking about which, the drive here was insane.
What
Everybody,
happened?
I took a selfie of myself of everybody driving the wrong way.
How?
See, look
Okay.
at this.
Okay.
All right. See, all right, you see how I whip it with one hand? All right.
Put the one skirt.
Mm-hmm, skirt.
Okay.
And you see how like everybody's driving the wrong way? Look at that.
I think you're going on the wrong side of the road there, guy.
No. See, right here. Right there.
Steve, that's okay. I'm glad you made it tonight because some of us were worried about you. It's okay to take a seat.
I mean,
but we're worried about you. You know, we don't want you to get hurt in any type of way by doing these dangerous selfies, right?
Me get hurt? Why would I get hurt or so? Just doing
No,
selfies?
Steve.
They're harmless, yo.
No. They made that illegal because somebody wanted to drive 60 miles per hour and hit Donald Trump down Pennsylvania Ave.
Man, Doc, if I knew that was Donald Trump, I would have drove 120 miles an hour.
Exactly. Thank you. But, Steve, just because you weren't paying attention, Donald Trump survived. Why, man? Why? Pay attention.
I mean, Doc, I when it comes to me taking selfies, I just like it's just a habit, man. It's my hobby that I tend to do.
Which brings us here tonight for About You, Steve. I have something to tell you, I guess, and not tell you, but basically talk to you about. So talk to you.
All right. Well, talk to me about this one thing. What about your selfie game? I have not seen you post any selfies recently.
Well,
what's up with that?
My selfies aren't that up, but I try. So you have a lot of followers, though.
Yeah, man. I got 20,000 followers so far.
Sounds pretty good, Steve. For one thing, ask yourself this.
Yeah.
What are you without your followers?
Just a man with a camera.
And what is your followers without you?
I don't even want to think about that, Doc.
You sure?
I mean, in that case, oh, I know what you mean now. You're saying that we should do a face swap then, right?
Exactly.
Right?
No. But if you don't start paying attention to things like making sure those crazy politicians are kept in line, then we won't have a mess on our hands, you know?
Thing is, why is it my job to try to keep politicians in line? I mean, this is the thing that I do. This is what I do. It's my hobby.
Okay.
If you want to follow me, you follow me. But thing is, this is the thing I do, Doc.
All right. Well, enough about that. Let's get to the important stuff and the reason why you're here.
Okay.
Tell us about your whole selfie game.
Well, thing is about my selfie, I mean, I don't call it addiction. As I said, Doc, it's a hobby. But you ever get the moment where you're just can't wake up? Every time you wake up, it's like by the hour because you just have to take a selfie. I mean, I spent $250,000 to renovate my house.
$150,000.
Just to take the perfect selfie. So it can change the lighting every time I activate my camera.
Okay, after those prices, which is ridiculous amount for that, we might as well get to the root of your problem. And today, we're going to talk to your parents, you know? You know, we have to talk to your parents. And what is the reason why you don't talk to your parents anymore?
Well, I mean, it's a little hard.
But,
so
I'm getting wrapped up on my crew right now. We'll talk more about it after these commercial breaks, folks.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We were just talking to Selfie Steve about his parents.
All right, wait. Before we go further, let me take a selfie within a selfie real quick.
Selfie within a selfie. Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No.
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I don't know how you got my phone, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know.
But anyway,
I
back to
happened
your
to found it.
about to your parents, man. So, pretty famous parents, photography. Where were you in the picture?
I mean, I was as I mentioned to you before, Doc, I was always neglected as a child, and it was really hard, 12 years of growing up, and yet not having them there because they traveled all around the world. So when it came to take your parents to school, they were never there, and I was like the only one that didn't have my parents come there, and it did that every year after year, and I just got bullied for it. So
Okay.
But I kind of got even with them in some cases.
So how did you get even?
Well, I mean, all right, so being a 12-year-old, I managed to find the black market for some reason. And when I found it, I bought a mini grenade, a mini EMP grenade, actually. Not
Yeah.
lethal. But so what I did was I snuck in their studio, their most famous studio, and I set it in the middle of the floor and got back into a safe distance, you know, detonated it, and then everything just went into sparks like the 4th of July, man. It was crazy.
Don't you think that was kind of harsh? It's kind of crazy for a young man to be doing that, right?
It was kind of harsh, but it was also a little bit funny because, I mean, at the end of all the rubble and all that stuff, there was a selfie smiling picture of me. So I do understand that. I mean, looking back, you know, 9 years from now, it's kind of harsh that I did that.
All right, Steve. Well, there's something I want you to know, okay?
All right.
Your parents are here tonight, and they would want to apologize to you. You can wave to them. They're right back there. You see them?
Hey,
There you
Mom.
go.
Hey, Dad. It's been about good 9-10 years, so what's up?
Now, Steve, there's still for us ways to get back the data, put it on the computer, right? But all you have to do is just accept their apology.
I guess, Doc. I mean, I will as long as they understand, you know, I am sorry, and I hope they accept my apology as well.
Well, Steve, they went bankrupt because of you. Lived in a shelter.
I mean, I understand. I changed my name because of. I even changed my name because after I ran away 9 to 10 years ago, I put myself through school, and I understand that they went through a lot of hardship. So.
Well, that's very kind, Steve. Thank you. I'm glad you owned up to your.
Well, I'm a great guy, so.
Well, we're just gonna have to talk to him later after this commercial break, and there's more for you folks. I know we're getting pretty deep into this conversation about him and his parents. Just stick around, and we got you.
All right.
And we're back, folks.
Sorry about
As
that.
we left off, we was in a deep discussion about how Sophie Steve accepted his parents' apologies. And now our next part of this is trying to help him get past his selfie addiction. So Steve, what I would like from you would be stop taking selfies for at least a year and travel with your parents and doing photography and to like get to know them a little better, you know? How would that be?
I mean, I would really like to work with them because, believe it or not, they are my idol. So I actually would like to. I'll do that. I'll do that, Doc.
Okay. Well, there you go, folks. There's another Hill person coming from our show. Selfie Steve, everybody. And we're going to wrap it up by bringing out all our guests coming back out like Bottle Cap Betsy and Johnny and Plank. So please give another warm welcome to them, please. Thank you.
All right.
Just bring them out. Yeah, everybody, yeah.
There you go.
So, how is everyone feeling today?
Oh, I feel relieved. You know, I don't feel so attached anymore. I felt like the Polaroids really worked.
Okay. All right, what about you, Selfie Steve?
I feel better. I feel a lot lighter. I mean, I don't think I'll have night terrors about taking selfies or having to take selfies to get up in there.
I like to hear that, you know. What about you, Buttercup, Betsy?
Well, when I was backstage, I found out my parents are drunk right now, so I'm not 100% enthusiastic about giving these up.
Okay, well, folks, I guess I got to do what I got to do. We took Plank from you already, right?
Yes.
Your cell phone, please, sir.
That wasn't part of the deal.
It was part of the deal, man. Just, come on, man. That you just let it go.
So cold.
Bottle caps, please.
Do you want one of these?
No, he doesn't. Thank you.
I'll take one.
Any in your mouth?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Not this time. So, you guys feel changed, healed, and I believe we did a lot on Dr. Ill's show. How you guys like the show today? You guys have fun, enjoy yourself?
Yeah, you know, I'm so happy to have this live crowd out here today. So, you know, it's nice to be out here. So, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy about the support from the crowd, you know. I just love this energy that they're giving. I mean, I think I feel healed.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Ill, is it possible that, you know, me and Selfie Steve could get like one last selfie?
Yeah, I'll take the selfie. Selfie! Ow! But, thank the show. Thank everybody for coming. And all I want to thank you for is tuning in to the Dr. Ill show. We is the illest. Tune in next week, folks. We're going to talk about how babies get AIDS.